George Pratt Shultz grew up steeped in the history of his family and America and was proud of both. In 1640, 20 years after the Mayflower sailed, the Pratt family, his mother's kinfolk, arrived in Massachusetts from England. On his father's side, Mark Shultz, a Hessian mercenary who fought with the British during the Revolutionary War, eventually became a Virginia landowner. Over time, the Pratts and Shultzes moved west. "The Shultz family history is an American saga," George Shultz liked to say. "You can almost see a microcosm of United States history, at least that part with European roots. People came to the United States with motivation, and they made their way in a new society." Burl Earl Shultz, George's father, was born in 1883 in Union City, located 95 miles northeast of Indianapolis in Randolph County, Indiana, on the state line with Ohio. Less than 2 decades earlier, 5 newly built rail lines converged in Union City, making it a major Midwest rail hub. His parents, William Edward and Cora Alexander Shultz, were natives of the county. Burl was raised as a Quaker on the nearby family farm. He became the first person in the family to attend college after winning a scholarship to DePaul University in Greencastle, 40 miles southwest of Indianapolis. Burl Shultz played football and lettered for the DePaul Tigers for 4 years. From there, he went on to earn a Ph.D. in political science at Columbia University. He clearly had further professorial ambitions. George Shultz remembers his father as an instinctive scholar and might have wanted to teach in a university, but jobs were not so plentiful. Instead, Burl became a different kind of educator in 1923, joining the New York Stock Exchange Institute as educational director. Located in the New York Stock Exchange building in Lower Manhattan, the institute was founded as the stock market began booming, with the Dow Jones Industrial Average increasing from 63 in August 1921 to 381 in September 1929. George Shultz's own academic aspirations and early intent to make a career as a scholar may well have been rooted in his father's academic ambitions and Shultz's desire to establish himself as a respected faculty member at academic heights that had eluded his father. Shultz's work as a professor at MIT, tenured faculty member and dean at the University of Chicago, and part-time professor at Stanford Business School seems at least partly inspired by an inner drive to overcome his father's thwarted Ivy League career aspirations.